The Israeli Housing Ministry triggered the latest threat to the Israeli-Palestinian talks by approving money for the first stage of construction planning in some of the most contentious areas of the West Bank. The plans included 1,200 Jewish housing units near Jerusalem, where Palestinians fear more Israeli settlement could virtually end their hopes of a viable Palestinian state. The U.S. government expressed its displeasure with the move.
We were surprised by these announcements and are currently seeking further explanation from the government of Israel. Our position on settlements is quite clear. We do not accept the legitimacy of continued settlement activity.
Last week, Secretary of State John Kerry used tougher language, calling more Jewish settlements a roadblock to any political agreement. In interviews with Israeli and Palestinian media, Kerry said, quote, "It sends a message that somehow perhaps you're not really serious. If you announce planning, I believe it is disruptive to the process." Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the housing ministry's announcement had been made with no prior notice and that it had been canceled. He said it, quote, "created a needless confrontation with the international community just when we are making an effort to persuade it to reach a better agreement with Iran." But Netanyahu did not signal any decision to scrap the long-term development of 24,000 more Jewish housing units in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. Before Netanyahu canceled the orders, the Palestinian Authority said it would have effectively destroyed the peace process.
It means that the negotiations are over and that everything the United States has planned isn't working. We've asked all parties involved in the peace talks to hold Israel responsible for the collapse of the negotiations.
In July, Kerry set a 9-month deadline for the current round of talks to reach an agreement for ending the conflict. With time running out, the latest episode puts those negotiations in deeper doubt than ever. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.